Okay. Yeah. Hello. I just thought I'd wait until I was streaming until I did this. Why not? Why it's so blurry now? Okay. I didn't write my workout out yet again, but I thought I should get the camera on. I think I'm mostly ready. I'll probably find out as I proceed. I'm gonna put the thing on here, but I was actually able to use the screen yesterday. Hello, Robin. You just waiting for me? How you doing? Hopefully well. Not too cold. Not too tired. Okay. Hello, Cocoa Puff. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you're not too cold as well. Today, I'm not too cold today. I'm just trying to set this up so that I can see the chat here too. Okay. We got it. Is it? Yeah. Okay. What's good? I don't even know what I'm doing today. Oh, I haven't even got a head. This one's too high up and the other one's too thing. That's better. I have to take a knee now. Yeah, good. You've got your coffee, got your Christmas chocolate. That's a little bit premature. Oh, you mean your Advent chocolate? I get you. I've really messed up my coffee today. I have had one and a half um subpar coffees. The first coffee was terrible. I drank half and had to throw it away and go out and buy more coffee. That's how bad it was. I bought the wrong kind of coffee. It was a mistake. Abs, legs, pull. Okay, so a push. Fine. That's easy calculation. This is a cool song, isn't it? The deer. That dance was cooler in my mind, right? Just wanted you to know that when I did that in my head, I looked fucking cool. My drink. Okay, you're jealous. What are you jealous of? The chocolate, the Advent chocolate. Your soul is sugar. Your soul is pure sugar to me, Robin. So I don't have an Advent calendar this year. Sometimes I like to buy myself one, but I can't be bothered this year. Normally, I buy my mum a really cool Advent calendar because it's her birthday on the 4th, and I have done for like the last, I don't even know, so long. Get a cool Advent calendar so then she can have like 4 days in one on her birthday and then have it. But I feel like I've looked at them all, I've bought her all of them, and this is why I normally end up buying myself one as well, because in the process of buying her one, I'm always like, oh, maybe I want one too. But yeah, I just couldn't be bothered with them this year, so I didn't. I didn't even get my mum one. I got her something else. She did not mind. I said, if you want to do it a day at a time, feel free. Anyway, just need to write this down. God, I'm really great at. It's too many different things for my brain to do. Write, talk, listen to the music. We're gonna do push day today. How's the levels of volume for everyone? Can you hear me okay? When did I last do this? What the heck? Oh, okay. I should, yeah. So basically, I used to do this before the stream began, so that I was ready to go, and I haven't got any excuses. You're jealous. Oh, I see. You see. Yeah, you can't have caffeine, probably. Is that right? Or are you just like me and you're hella unorganized today? You know what I did? I bought like Greek coffee. It's the same kind as like um Arabic coffee or whatever, and it has like the sediment in the coffee still. You need to make it differently. But I just bought it quickly in the shop, and then when I put it, I thought it looks weird. I thought it's gonna. I was like, okay, I've messed up, but let's try it in the press. Anyway, it was early. I needed coffee. We're going around twice with this song. I am a fan of it, but what's going on? Oh, it's because that's the end of that playlist. Because I just started it midway through. We can start this playlist again. I like this playlist. It's not the Christmas one today, but we could switch. Oops. I didn't say end the That's not what I said. Yeah, anyway, so I like that Greek coffee, but however, just a heads up, everyone. If you make that in the French press, it doesn't work. And it's fucking horrible. So then I had to chuck that out half away and go out and get coffee. Fail. What you want from me? Love a bit of Rihanna. Your pretty hearts. I know this is riveting to watch, obviously, but this portion of the stream will be done soon, and then I'll just get on with the exercising like a good girl. Excuse my weird pose. Mid like oh god, I shouldn't sing this with headphones on. Seems like maybe I started that a bit heavy last time. Let's try it the same. And babe, I'm fist fighting with fire just to get close to you. It burns something, babe. Must be love from the brain. I think they should like, like when you listen to the radio, like talk radio, like if the DJ had that was allowed to just sing along, how annoying it would be. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Let me put this in a better position. This is a great song. I can't get enough. It seems like I'm not sorry because I say sorry and then I keep on doing the same thing. And I'm not sure what to say about that. I just can't help it. Okay. We're good. We're good. So, is that annoying having the old spread cheaper than Botox? Well, I'm saying. What you should be lifting again one day or return to lifting. Do you know what? It's like the thought of getting back to it is worse than the actually getting back to it. That's what I would say. It's like getting out of bed. The idea of it is not appealing. But once you do it, you're like, that was a great idea. Why do I make such a big deal out of this every morning? And babe, just to get close to you. I hope the spark comes to you, maybe in the new year. But you've got a little one, right? So I can have the same conversation with you that I had with Coco the other day. You're probably doing a lot more strength training than you give yourself credit for, like carrying around a moving weight. I redid my back in like not maybe last summer or the summer before, carrying my sister's kid because he's a heavy little fella. But like if you're carrying a weight, you have some control over your posture. But if it's like a 3-year-old who's going like this while still carrying them, it takes a lot of core strength. So I'll probably be really strong now. when you come back to it. I might be completely wrong there in my remembering. I just vaguely feel like you used to sometimes be up early because you had a little one. Maybe I'm wrong. Right, so bench, I'm going to do with dumbbells, 20 kg. No, I don't know if that's right. I have a 3-year-old nephew, and well, he's now older. He's older now. I just got a lot of updates from his first nativity play yesterday. That's some cute stuff. That was cute as can be. That was cute. He was a shepherd. And he had a very authentic looking outfit. He had a they're pretty into dressing up in that household. They did a very authentic look. He had like, I don't know who gave it to him. Someone had given him like a shepherd camel herd's hat, like a from Egyptian, and he was like really into it. And then he had like the Arabic style little clothes. Very historically accurate. I'm not sure that level of accuracy was required, but he was happy. He just likes dressing up. He likes dressing up as a pirate, and that's always incredibly authentic looking. So, that's his bag. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like for some reason I vaguely remembered Robin saying he was like up early with a kid once, but maybe I'm wrong. Dadding. Cocoa Puff, is this going to be your first um sprog, your first child, or have you got some children already? Okey-dokey. I was just talking to my friend the other day because his sister's about the same age as me. I'm 38. I think she's actually younger than me, a little bit younger than me, but she doesn't have any kids yet. And people always make a really big deal about having your first kid if you're like my age. But like, if you already have a kid at my age, people would think nothing of me having another kid. People would never be like, "Oh, you're too old to have a kid now." Like, say if I already had like a 9-year-old and a 5-year-old, and then I was like, "We're gonna have another baby," people would be like, "Yeah, you're in great shape. See, this seems wise. Do it. Have another one. Why not?" Like, as soon as you have one, people are always asking you like when you're gonna have another one. My sister gets it loads. But yeah, his sister is she doesn't have any kids yet, and she's like either my age or a bit younger. She's getting it in the neck from everyone asking her like when's she gonna have a kid. I was like, you need to put this into perspective for her because starts to make you feel like you're on a ticking clock or whatever. If she hasn't got a boyfriend, she hasn't got a boyfriend. What do they want her to do? Poor girl. Poor girl. Pressure. I was like, yeah, if she already had a couple of kids, everyone would be telling her to like, no one would be thinking that she's not young enough to have a kid. This is your first one. So everything kind of crazy and new. Yeah, well, I don't have any helpful advice, unfortunately, because I'm only aunt material. But I'm pretty exciting. When are you due? I need to check in. There's another streamer on Twitch called Melly Grace TV, I think the channel is called. And she was doing home gym fitness before I had my break. So in August, I was watching her stream. Yeah, she was really, really cool, really nice. And she was like so close to her due date when she was streaming. She's a super strong lady. She's like really cool. Melly Grace TV. Check her channel out. I don't know if how I think it's just spelt how you'd imagine it, like Melly, the same as like jelly or whatever. Melly Grace TV. But I need to check. She might not be streaming anymore because, like, I guess she had the baby now because she was like super close to her due date. But her stream was like really similar in some ways to this stream because it was just her at home doing weights and stuff. But yeah, I was super pregnant, so I was just thought it was crazy cool. Um, it was motivating. But she was already like into like doing training and fitness and stuff like that before her pregnancy, so it made sense. But yeah, I need to check out what's going on with her because since I had my break, I didn't catch up with loads of like people. So I don't know. There's a good likelihood that she's not streaming right now, I imagine, because I think your priorities change a lot. Right. I got to do first 10. I haven't even started anything yet. Oh, my hair clip is sticking into my brain. One. Okay, it feels fine. Two. Three. Four. Five. Six. Seven. Eight. Nine. 10. I was just trying to remember like what my best was with bench. I really can't remember. I can't be bothered to look back through my book right now. Been a lot of this stream. I've been trying to figure out my notebook. Oh, Mona, Lisa smile. Yeah, I know. I agree. I was kind of like in awe of it. She's a cool lady. She was doing uh home workouts, but obviously she knows her limits. I like I said, I think she was already doing fitness. I don't know if she did fitness streaming already, but yeah, I need to check her out. Find her channel. Hang on, let me see if I can have a look on here. Good morning, Chill, or good night. In fact, good evening. 7th, 13th of July. Oh, you've got a little way to go. Okie dokie. Nice. Oh, so you are going to be a little bit warm towards the end there. What I was saying yesterday about it being like pregnant in the summer being probably the not as chill. I feel like you're going to be boiling. That's what I'm saying. June is going to be a hot month for you. Right, what was I about to do? Let me just have a quick look. What I want to do is just quickly have a look for the spelling of her channel to see. We can all go pop it. She's just going to get loads of random follows. She probably hasn't streamed for like 3 months. Okay, Canadian girl. She's trying to have a fun. Melly Grace. Let's see when she last streamed. Videos. It doesn't have. She has just some saved ones on. Let's see. It's hard to tell when she was last on because it doesn't have like recent videos saved, but that doesn't mean to say she didn't stream recently. She might have just only saved some. I'll give her a shout out so you can follow her if you want to. Does it go exclamation SO? Let's see. Or is it the other way around? About to find out. Okay. Yeah, I need to watch. Like, this person might not even be streaming anymore. But if they are, we should all go say hey. Did it work? Maybe not. No. What's wrong with me today? Today. Come on, send. Okay. It actually worked. Well done, me. However, that did mess up my layout. Oh, okay. I need to just go back to OBS, get away from there. That's why I couldn't figure it out, because I was typing it in the wrong place. Yeah, right, anyway. That is a person who is cool, who does fitness from home. That was long tangent, right? Hey, but if they are still streaming fitness, they might have some postnatal stuff. Oh wait, you gotta wait till July till you're gonna need that. Don't worry. Chill, it's fine. You got plenty of time to worry. Okay. Chill. You've been having doubts about your SOS tattoo. Now it's stuck on you. That's how kind of the nature of tattoos. It's unfortunate, but you could change it like into my little hype cat logo, like because the face is the SOS, and then it's like a star around it. If you really get sick of it, that's convenient. You could change it. I could draw you something, or you could just change it into a different word, like um. I feel like there's definitely a word with the word SOS in it. I can't think of one right now. You plugged the Twitch channel. Thanks, I appreciate that. What did they? What did they inquire? Were they just like, "You okay, hun?" Like SOS forehead tat. You okay? Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm just a big fan of like this streamer who only streams 4 times a year. Hey, sorry for giving you such a long answer to your question yesterday and then not really answering it properly. It was just because I kept on meaning to mention that topic about the weights for ages, and you reminded me. The actual short version of your question answer, which was, do I find any disadvantages to training at home? Is yeah, some, but the advantages for me personally outweigh the disadvantages. Just laughing because I'm just a little head in that camera. So that's the short answer to the correct question. And unlike yesterday, which was the long answer to a different question. We get there in the end. That's why you were my biggest fan, I think. Why were you asking? Are you thinking about getting home gym? Because you go to the gym right now, right? The thing is, for me, if I want to go to the gym and hit those bits that, like I was talking about yesterday, the things which I can't do here, there's quite a few. Like, there's literally 3 different options within less than, in different directions, but they're all less than 10 minutes from here. So I could easily get a day pass or something. For me, I'm able to kind of like cover everything and also have a good awareness of like what I might be missing out. I think, and I used to go to the gym on the regular. I didn't really know what I was doing, so I wasn't getting that much benefit. That's just my personal experience. I don't think that's like relatable to everyone at the gym. Just me personally. This jumper is so irritating. Right, I really like this top, and I flipping wore it when I was doing some DIY. And then I used this sealant stuff called No More Nails, and then I got part of it on the wall, and then I used my jumper like this to like wipe it off, and then I just thought I could wash it off, but it's dried on the jumper, and it's in exactly the place where you would imagine you would have like some snot on your sleeve if you'd wiped your nose on your sleeve. And it's not, it's irremovable. But there's also some here which I have to use in my defense if ever I notice that thing, and then I have to roll it up and be like, it's not snot, it's not, there's some here as well. It was so annoying. Why did I do it with this jumper? Because I wear it a lot. It was really dumb. Ah. Okay. Okay. You thought it was an interesting question to ask. It was a good question. Thanks. I like a relevant on topic question, or also off topic question is good. It's something I've thought about yourself if you ever do home gym in the future. Advantages: don't need to leave the home, commute, no ongoing costs. Yeah, precisely. That's one of, I mean, that's the main advantage for me. I'm just so much more consistent. I did used to be sort of consistent when I had a trainer that I used to go to at the gym, but this is like what you can get a lot more. And also, even if I'm not doing consistent workouts, having this stuff in my literal living room, and, like I have to walk past it like to get out the door, it's really like does make you're like, well, I should definitely use all that stuff. It's taking up a large portion of my room. So if you do a home gym, I would say the temptation is to make it into like a dedicated room, but unless that room is between your main living area and your door to your way out of the house, I don't think you should have it in a separate room. I think you should have it literally in the living room, right in front of the TV or something. I don't have a TV. That's my tip. But yeah, that's the main advantage, definitely. What's annoying is if you have a home gym, literally every single person you know will tell you that they want to come and work out with you. And then you'll get excited about the idea of having a little workout buddy come around and train with you. And no, not one person will. So just pay for that. They won't. No matter how much they say they all want to. And then even some of them will start getting into fitness and going to the gym, and they still won't come around and train with you. Don't know. Maybe that's just me. You go to a huge warehouse gym that has heaps of equipment. That's probably pretty cool. I mean, I'd have a good time if I went somewhere like that. Like I say, starting to try out hack squats, and they have 3 different hack squat machines, and it feels, oh damn it, these little pin things get off my screen. I can't read it when that's there. Feels like you're spoiled. Japanese Smurf shit is low key fucking based. Where'd you get it? This I looked this up, right? Because I was scared about what it said. I thought maybe it says butthead or something, and then my dad like did that thing where you take a picture and search for the thing. I don't know how to make my phone do that, and it just says Smurf. Just to be clear, it just says Smurf. It was a present, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it was from Primark. I think it was from Primark. So there you go. But it is cool. I've been wearing it a lot. The label just says Smurfs. I don't know how come they have all their branded stuff there, like in Primark. I mean, like other brands. It doesn't say Primark, but if my memory serves me, that is where it's from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I like this top. 8. And I'm kind of following, I'm on the same vibe as Heejia at the moment. I'm trying not to buy too much stuff. So I'm glad you like this jumper, because you're going to be seeing a lot of it. It's winter, and it's like a good like size to go over everything. You're going to be seeing a lot of it, because I've only got about 3 jumpers, and I don't plan on buying any new ones anytime soon. Although I might tie-dye one of my jumpers, because it's white, and that's not practical for someone like me. That's not practical. I never wear it because it's white. I don't trust myself. Oh, mate, this is going to be a slow workout. I better stop my yapping. A little bit. A little bit. Sumafu. It's when it came up as the translation, it was like Smurfy. So maybe it might mean like Smurfette in Japanese, because it kind of looked like the feminized version of the word Smurf. But I was kind of relieved that it didn't say butthead. What are we benching? Right, so I'm going on to my last set now. And it's gonna be. Why am I so incapable and incompetent today? 5, 10, 11, 12. So it's 24 kg overall. I can't remember what I'd gotten up to with my bench previously. And as you can see, my brain is pretty screwed today, so I don't think I should check back through the book. It's only going to confuse me. The water. Have you guys chatted before, Cocoa Puff and Chill? I cannot remember. Chill's in Australia. Cocoa Puff's basically my neighbour in the UK. Do I ever do incline? I'll be doing incline, yeah, in a bit. I do them in my push day. That's your main chest movement. Yeah, I like a bit of incline. Yeah, what have I got coming up? So I'm slowly progressing today, but I'm going to be doing bench. Look, I've literally written out 2 seconds ago. Overhead, tricep extension, incline raise, and then lat raise. Incline press, rather. And then lat raise. I didn't take it. It's the plan. Sometimes push day is a quick one, and then sometimes I just yap. I mean, just try and yap and do stuff at the same time. Were you here when I was talking about the bulking, the guy that was doing the bulk? The genius guy. Are you doing a bulk? Was it you that was doing a bulk as well, separately? Those were 2 separate questions. You can try and unscramble them whilst I do these. Okay. Now the hair clip is going to have to be adjusted. All right. 1. The collar is not on tightly on this one. This one. I need to sort it out. What's going on there? They're slightly different sizes. A finger. It's like barely anything in it, but just. I guess the collars get like more worn down than because they're plasticky. Let's see. I got worried that I totally didn't put it on because it had moved so much that the weights were just completely loose. I think it would have fallen. Alright, let's try it again. Too much labor. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 5. It's really annoying just doing with dumbbells. The annoying thing about doing it with dumbbells is sitting up because you are very much at risk of like pinching your thighs with those weights. Like when you put them down, I've done it before where I've like pinched the flesh. Oh, it's so painful. But however, it's just way more safe to do a bench with dumbbells on my own. You aren't going to be able to save me. So you'll just be able to watch me getting squashed, which won't be fun for anyone. I don't know. Hopefully, no. Hopefully not. If that's what you're here for, go away. Sick puppy. Can love you better, babe. Can love you better, babe. Wasn't here. Decipher scrambled SOS brain difficult. I'm sorry. It's kind of cold. It isn't warm. Might say. Says it's 5C on there. Celsius? Centigrade? What are we calling that? It's 5. Number 5. How about you? Is it cold there where you are? Do you live in the city, inner? I'm in the city, but I have luckily a little bit of garden space. My top tip for not being cold in the winter is try to go outside as soon as you can. Like whilst you're making your coffee in the morning, you're not your coffee, your tea, sorry, your warm beverage of choice in the morning. Get your like coat and everything on, and then just go drink the tea or coffee outside. Then when you come back in, your house doesn't feel cold. Your house feels warm. This has definitely been helping me out. And then if I'm staying at home in the day and I start to get cold, I try and do the same thing. I try and put my coat back on and go outside for a bit. Otherwise, you're just ending up blasting the heating up higher and higher throughout the day. It makes my skin all dry. Yeah, maybe better. Let me put these on and then come back to the chat. I think I need to put 7 on here. Yeah. 5 Celsius. No. I just read that off the laptop. Outside. Sorry. I didn't really explain where I got that figure from. Yeah, like the bottom corner of the laptop, it just tells you the temperature sometimes. This whiskey got me feeling. All right. I really want to try and do a stream in the evenings sometimes, 8 10 p.m. Like, because I'm trying to do 8 10 a.m. But I would also like to stream my nail stuff or even some cardio. Because yesterday I did cardio around that time. What is this? A bit of leaf. What else? What else would it be? Non-stop leaves. Because I'm missing out on all of the fitness. I'm sorry, I got so distracted there looking at my big wound on my leg. The American squad, because their fitness crew, the US fitness Twitch people, they're all kind of asleep now. The ones that I know, because it's the middle of the night. Some of them will be up, but a lot will be not up. So I was thinking I need to do both. Same temperature here. Yeah, I figured probably similar. I'm I try not to sit like in this way, making it seem like it's a lot colder than it is. Okay, I need to do overhead press. That's why they're not that heavy. What's on the cards for today, Chill and Cocoa Puff? Are you going to your big warehouse gym today? This evening, Chill. 1, 2. I'll move the camera in a second. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tap on my door. Oh, God, clumsy. You have to go to the doctors and also collect medication. Okie dokie. Gotta get out and about. Do them chores. I suppose it's better to have something to do rather than have nothing to do. Can get a bit boring if you're just twiddling your thumbs. Alright. I need to change those to twos, which are being disguised by that. Okay. Okay. You actually made me want to get Marmite the other day. You were talking about Marmite on toast. That I'm very easily influenced. I saw the Marmite in the shop and I was like, But then I'm gonna end up buying like loads of bread. I wish I could do a bit of baking because I hardly ever eat anything like that. But if I could just like make a little bread, that would be easier for me. Then I should make a really small one. But I'm absolutely terrible at baking. I don't know why. I think baking is a little bit too much like science. I'm not precise enough. Marmite is so good. It is good. People always try it wrong. Like it annoys me when you see like YouTube videos where they're like trying English stuff and then they try Marmite and they have like a massive spoonful of it. They'll be like, and you're like, no, you're doing it so wrong. Well, or Vegemite, as you call it. Chill. In Aldi, what you buying? Chicken, vegetables, banana, milk. Very healthy selection. What have I? I had free sausages for my breakfast. To be honest with you, I wanted to stick the oven on to warm up the house a tiny bit. What have I got? I'm gonna cook a stew probably later. I've got some beef. You combine the banana and milk to create a smoothie. Always good. Yesterday, I had this banana that was like going way too ripe, so I didn't want to eat it on its own because I don't like it when it's like that. So I did was actually delicious, but it was just I just invented it myself. So I made a pancake with just a regular pancake, basically. But then I got the banana, I mashed it up, and then I mixed it with a little bit of almond butter, mixed it up, and then I put like a tiny bit of cocoa powder in, tiny bit, and mixed it all together. And then I just put that on the pancake. It was so nice. It was literally delicious. I basically just made it out of those things because that was the only options of things. But it was nice. For once, it was a success. Marmite into the smoothie if you're a masochist. Yeah, that might be taking it one step too far. I like Marmite and peanut butter mixed together. That's really delicious. Sausages for breakfast. Yeah, you know what? I don't normally have sausages for breakfast. I normally don't. I normally have like eggs or something a bit more chill. But there's some sausages that need eating, and there's more than I have an abundance of them. Basically, they need to get eaten before they go off. All right, but I only had three. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's heavy. Why is it heavy? Because I put the wrong effing weight on. Do you know what I've just realised? I went up to having 9 on each side. I did a double jump. What should I do? See if I can add, but it might be quite heavy for me to do 10 kg on each side. That wasn't the plan. I just did it wrong. Usually have porridge. Right, I like porridge, but not for breakfast. I literally hate it for breakfast. It's the texture in the morning. I actually have no problem with the taste or the texture at any other time of day, but when I eat stuff like that in the morning, I put one spoonful in my mouth, and then I'm just like, I want to go into like baby mode and be like, no. I've tried so many different like times to get into a habit of like having porridge for breakfast. It seems like such a healthy choice. Like, and yeah, it just seems so wholesome and healthy when I see people eating porridge for breakfast online with fruit, bit of honey, nuts, but it's just not the right texture for me in the morning. Also, like those chia pots, like they seem nice, or overnight oats seems convenient. You can just put it in overnight. I just hate that mushy texture in the morning. Whatever the flavor of the thing, I'm just like instant toddler. I like salty stuff in the morning. So, like, actually, sometimes I just have like anchovies and stuff, which is such a weird choice. So, I have like some scrambled eggs and some anchovies that I like in the morning. That level of salty, which also, I mean, Marmite's hella salty, giving that kind of same vibe. Saltier the better in the morning. So I don't know. Today I had 3 sausages with mustard. That was quite salty. Honey and fruit. You're laughing at my toddler impression. I just don't know what it is. Like I've done it so many times where I'm trying to be all like organized and I'm like make like overnight oats or like a little chia pudding and be like, I'm gonna meal prep myself 4 different overnight oats. And I can eat them in the evening and it's like a dessert. Yummy. Same with porridge. Tasty. Don't get me wrong. I like it. The only thing I don't really like with porridge is there's one that you can get which is like a pre-made one. This is a UK thing, but I probably don't have this everywhere. And it's like the golden syrup flavored pre-made porridge. And I actually got syrup on porridge. It's quite nice. Golden syrup. Probably super English thing. I don't know. But that one, that pre-made one, whichever it is, Quakers, whatever, that you put in the microwave, it smells so strong. I used to work with someone who had that one like on a daily basis. The golden syrup. Like I think it was like either you just pour the kettle water in or you put it in the microwave. And the whole staff room just used to smell like syrup. It was really intense. So I don't really enjoy that one. Just because it reminds me of a really horrible job. But otherwise porridge I think is probably the smart choice for breakfast. Let's try and see if I can do these. So you can have like savory porridge. I think Scottish people have porridge quite savory, like with salt and water. I don't think I want that one. Give me some random tin of old anchovies. Thanks. I keep hitting my headphones. These are too big. 3. Maybe if I do my arms a bit tilted. 4. 5. Alright, it's more like an Arnie press. 6. It's alright, you can't see my arms. That didn't feel so heavy as I thought it would. Oh, there's loads of stuff you can't eat, right, when you're pregnant. I was surprised at some of the stuff my sister couldn't eat. She wasn't loving it. Like mold, you can't eat any moldy cheese. Like as if people eat so much moldy cheese that that's going to really be detrimental. No, God. I eat moldy cheese about once per year, if that. What's the other thing? Prawns. You can't eat prawns, but some people can't eat prawns anyway. Have I ever seen an American person make tea as criminal? Right, okay. This is a hot topic. I know what you're going to say, but I didn't know. So, and I might be wrong, and none of them are up to defend themselves. I don't think that Americans have like as I don't. You know how everyone in the UK has a kettle. I don't know if that's necessarily the same in the US. I don't know if they do because they don't drink as much tea. So I don't know if they have all got kettles because I saw this thread online where there was a conversation happening about how people made tea. And then people were like, what the hell? Like, why wouldn't you use the kettle? And then someone else was like, not everyone's got a kettle. And then all of the UK people in the chat were like, yeah, they do. Who hasn't got a kettle? So I think a lot of people are putting the water in the microwave. However, well, also it's not just the US because I've done a lot of jobs. Like I've worked in factories before, and what you'll find in the factory is you'll normally get a lot of people from like the surrounding countries. Basically, it's quite an international mix. And loads of Bulgarians and Polish, and trying to think where like all the different people were from that I worked with, like Romanian, Bulgarian, Polish, like the that kind of parts of the world. A lot of those do the microwave tea thing, and it was controversial at the factory too, because like the UK people would be like, what are you doing? Also, like, that's a lot of milk for one tea. But I don't really drink tea too much. But I know it's very controversial. I personally would not go to that option as my go to because I have a kettle. So it would be strange. However, if I didn't have a kettle, I think I wouldn't bother to boil water in a pan. I know what I'm like. I'm lazy. They put the water, the milk, and the tea in the mug and microwave. That's what I saw. You saw right. You saw right. I've seen them doing it. I didn't know that they're putting the tea bag in the microwave too. That seems a bit like overkill. I think that's going to be way too brewed for my liking. If I have tea, I have it pretty weak. I thought they were just microwaving the water and then doing it the rest of it like a sane person would. I thought they were just using the microwave to heat up the water. Maybe I understand the controversy. But UK people get like very over paranoid about heating the liquids in the microwave. Where's Grotlek? He normally likes to chip in about the dangers of stuff. It is actually dangerous to an extent. If you're unaware of the dangers, it's dangerous. If you're aware of the dangers, it's very easy to mitigate. But that's why most people, I think, in the UK don't do it like in the microwave because A, it's mental. B, we all have kettles. And C, we're all scared that the microwave's going to explode our water secretly. The Americans are just living on the edge. He's Yeah, it might be quite like late wear chillers because sometimes when I'm streaming, they go off to the gym for a late night sesh. So I know they're in Australia. I don't know if the Australians are like into their tea. They must be, right? They must be. Do they just do it the English way? How are they doing it? Tea wise, the main tea that I drink is this Twinings one. Um, this is really nice. Digest spearmint, apple, rooibos, and baobab. Baobab. That tea is really nice, but every time I give it to someone else, they're like, no. So only maybe I like it. I find it really nice. That's the main tea I drink. I just have that after my dinner normally, and that's all the tea I drink in one day. Whereas coffee, I have about 5 in the mornings. Usually, literally, I do normally have 4 or 5. Chill. I guess they might be busy. Um, Thanks for joining us, guys. If you're here watching and you're not chatting, I appreciate you still. I appreciate you still. I'm gonna do some tricep extensions. I haven't really been writing down my reps, but I just did normal. So let me just put them in. 16 kg tricep extension. All right, I'm not gonna bother to move this whole other camera. I'll just try to do these quickish. Do I like lemon tea? I wish I did. I wish I did because I've got absolutely loads of them in the kitchen. Somebody bought me this like nice lemon and manuka honey tea, and I don't know. I don't hate it. I just never seem to drink it. That's why they're all still in there. There's nothing wrong with it. It just reminds me of like Lemsip or something. You know those drinks for when you're ill, and I hate those. So I think lemon tea just kind of reminds me of like a Lemsip. They've ruined it for me. Stupid. I actually hate Lemsip so much. It's disgusting. I don't know if that's something everyone has all around the world, but don't bother with it if you don't. Okay, okay, all right. This is awkward positioning. I don't know if I should maybe face the other way around. Might be a bit less of it. Let's do it this way. Okie dokie. Oh, bloody hell. Mate, my hair's so effed up. I tried to dye it pink, like, to hide all my grey hair. And it just didn't show up at all. But earlier when I was washing my hair in the bath water was, like, going so pink. It was concerning. I was like, how is there so much pink dye still in the hair? And yet, when you look at it, it is completely not pink. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. Sorry if that was a weird view, but that's what you're getting. Hello, Volpe Bronze main. The other view was way better. Yeah, I know. I felt self-conscious. It was a lot of crotch to camera. So if that's specifically what you're here for, that's not really what we're going for. Just doing my workout. So apologies if you're wanting a bit more crotch. There are dedicated websites for that kind of thing. I'm just doing home workouts from home, having a chat. How are you today? I'm just gonna do 2 more sets of these. I just stuck an extra kg on, so it's not going to be a massive increase. Right, what have we got? So now it's got 17. Okay. I don't really know what the view is like, to be honest. You can still see plenty. You can still see plenty. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All good. It's gross when people come on and say shit like that. I find it a distraction. It's like just trying to do my workout. Don't know. I get a life. I don't know what's the desired result. Do they think I'm going to be like, ooh, let me show you a bit more crotch then? Obviously, I want to pleasure you for free. Right? Or in any way. Just, no. Okay. 19. Howdy, W Dog. How are you doing? Right, let me do my last 6. What's good with you, W Dog? What time is it? How was your day? Good? Bad? Middle? All right. 1, 2, 3. I think I took a tiny bit longer to get started than I predicted. Well, when I spoke to you, 5. Okay, last one. 6. Okay. That's those done. I'm doing incline now. Moderately chill's favorite exercise. So I am going to use the dumbbells again. I'm not going to reposition that camera in a sec. I won't need this bar anymore. What is this? Oh, okay. That looks like some tomato. I'm not going to interfere with it right now. This is not interfering with me. And if I interfere with it, I'm just going to have tomato on me. W Dog, did you catch yesterday when I was talking about my Twitch Wrapped? I know you were lurking for a little part of the stream. Did you do a Twitch Wrapped? Because you can do Twitch Wrapped, like whether you've been streaming or not. You can choose whether you want to have it like for your as a viewer or as a streamer. Obviously, I'm narcissistic, so I went with the streamer option. I think I can still go in and watch the other one. But why would I care? I only care about my. No, I'm joking. It was cool though. I kind of liked it. I didn't know that Twitch Wrapped was a thing, and I found it enjoyable. Howdy. Howdy. Yeah, it's 1:40 a.m. The day was pretty good. Just finished a bit of gaming. You've got a massive headache. Oh, okay. That's not great. That's not great. You need a bit of water. Have a glass of water, W. Well, yeah. I mean, probably should get to sleep, but also you shouldn't go to sleep. Just hang around and chat. What's the temperature, please? I'm collecting data today. Actually, I should have some water. I'm the one doing a workout. I haven't actually drank any throughout the whole workout. Okay. Energy, baby. I'm going to do it here, but I will move the mat so that things. Oh, I guess it doesn't actually matter because I'm doing incline anyway. So if the front of the chair is slightly up because of the mat, it's not going to make a fucking bit of difference. I'm about to put this fucking seat up, so. That's fine. Oh, okay, when that happens. You did not catch a wrapped portion. Yes, you saw all of yours. Yeah, you are in my top 9. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Grotlek said that because it's like shows the top 9, but he said it doesn't show them in order, which makes sense because you are my mod. Also, Grotlek is my mod, but neither of you two was like top 1 or 2. So I think he's right. I think he was right. What do you know? What the name was that it gave you? Like because it tries to sum you up. Mine said like that I was a clippable grass toucher. I just found that to be quite good, to be honest. I'm fine with it. I am touching grass. I'm not sure if I'm that clippable, to be honest. I don't know why it said I'm clippable because like I'm the only person that's made clips out of my own content, as far as I'm aware, and they're all really dumb. Do you have crisps? Not on me. Do you have chips? Got any chips? What are your favorite crisps, Cocoa Puff? There's this American guy on Insta, and he's quite hot. Like this, he just basically goes around and talks about UK stuff, and he'll be like talking about like crisps or snacks and stuff. It's quite watchable. W Dog already knows I have like a fetish for like snacks from other countries, so probably like blatantly obvious why I'm liking that Instagram account. But it's not so good for me because he just talks about English stuff because he's from the US. But he had some very weird opinions on British crisps, UK crisps. Also, he didn't seem to realize that Walkers and Lay's are the exact same company but just different name. He was confused about that. His top picks were like Sensations. Sensations are not the best crisps. They're all right. They're all right, but it did fill in some answers for me. So basically, I was talking to Kill Dion about this once before. Cheez-Its, I think Cheez-Its are the same as mini cheddars. I think so. Try to do the maths on all the food maths for everyone, so we know what we're working with. Because you guys, Americans, you don't even have Monster Munch. What? What? Okay, all right. No, I just took those off. I don't need to be putting them back on. Don't even have Monster Munch. 50 degrees. 11. Oh, so it's kind of quite a bit warmer for you. Oh, okay. It was medicinal advice. Okay. Do you know what? I nearly said a bit of salt will help. So that's probably why the crisps are an advice. W Dog, in Cocoa Puff's experience, the best headache cure is a cold towel on forehead, crisps, and a little spoon of honey. You were not the 9th, W Dog. You were like 2nd or 3rd. No, Florida Boy was 9th. Obviously. I like that as a cure for anything. That just sounds like a little break, a little break that everybody needs. A cure for tiredness, a cure for sadness, a cure for loneliness. Just a little bit of crisps, a little spoon of honey. Thank you for the follow, Yugi Hutch. You were something chatty. You chat a lot. You did chat a lot. You did chat a lot. Ready Salted Walkers is your favorite? Chatty accomplice of the year. That's quite good. I like it. Suits you. But you have a good voice as well, so this makes sense. Do they mean in the chat or do they mean on your stream? Wait, they probably mean in the chat. I forgot. Life. Ready salted walkers. W dog, that means lays to you. Because I don't think you guys have, or do you have lays? Or do we have lays? Who has lays? Who has walkers? They're the same thing. Okay. And in some places, walls is called like swirls. Did you know that? In Belgium, I think. Walls ice cream. Swirls. Swirls. And my favorite crisps, I like quite crunchy crisps. Like I like those kettle chips. Those are really good. Kettle chips or those Tyrrell's crisps. Like I'm talking like posh crisps. But the black pepper kettle chips are banging. Crunchier the better. It's got to have a good amount of crunch. But also I kind of like Doritos kind of crisps. Wheat crunchies are nice, but I don't really try not to eat too much wheat. As you can tell, they're probably, that means the chatty chatter in the chat box. Yeah, I realized as I was saying it that Twitch, when they say chat, they're talking about the chat as opposed to like chatting. I never really think of written form as being chat. But that's okay because I'm not having to write, oh, that pervert is going to be loving this angle. Just for him, in case he's still here. I'm going to fucking put something over my lap. Creep. I don't want to reposition. I'm going to do it like granny style. With a little blanket on my lap. Just in case he's still there trying to fondle himself. What am I doing? Incline press. How do you even do that? I threw myself off. Right. 1, 2, 3. It's hard. Is it going to be more like this? I'm forgetting how to do shit. Why? This is really heavy. Maybe if I put my feet like this. I hate doing it with my feet like that because I'm too short and it's like I feel like a baby. I feel like I've forgotten how to do exercises. I need to move the bars. Motherfucker. 3. 4. Maybe I need to incline myself a bit more. And move these fucking things. Well, I realised after a moment that I was doing them completely wrong. Obviously, you probably saw that. It's having this little granny towel on that was a distraction, to be honest. How am I supposed to take myself seriously? Come around in my embrace. It's written all over your face. That was a bit creepy earlier. Yeah, right. I don't know why people think that's okay. Like in regular life, would you like walk past a girl who is like doing tricep extensions and be like, "Oh yeah, I really enjoy that. I can see your crotch." It's essentially what he was saying. And if doing that in his real life, maybe he does. What reaction would you expect to get? Because if I did that to someone, I'd expect them to be like, "All right, you fucking pervert." Basically, walk past them and be like, "Oh, I was loving looking at your crotch." Like if you say that to anyone sane, they're gonna be like, "Okay, how long is the remainder of your day release?" But I guess they're just fine with giving off that impression of themselves, like they're on fucking day release. Okay, whatever. All right, this is gonna be a bit better. This thing is still in the way, but the incline's a bit better. Moderately chill. You came back in time for your favorite exercise. Cocoa Puff was going to ask you something earlier. Now, what were we talking about earlier? It was probably something. Oh, is it to do with tea? Because we were talking about tea. W dog, could you give me a step-by-step instructions on how you make tea, please? We won't judge. We listen and we don't judge. This is better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, actually, I could feel it working in the right parts of my body as opposed to the first 6 I did, where I was just like, okay, we'll add some on. What will I add? 19, 20. I'll add 1 kg to each. What did I miss? I might have to scroll on my tablet because I can't really scroll on the laptop too easily. I haven't got a steady enough hand. You're AFK, that's fine. No worries. Someone's being weird. Playing guitar, nice. They say they feel safer being like that because they're behind anonymity on the internet. Yeah, I get it. Why it happens. I just just find it like unusual to expect any other response other than to be like get a little bit shamed. You'd expect them to say, "Oh, if you said that to them, you'd expect them to say, "Oh yeah, baby, you like that? Well, here, have this," and then we'd make love in the gym right there in front of everyone. Okay, it's a strong reaction. It's a strong reaction. So you'd be hoping that it went down pretty well, or that the girl was just literally clinically nymph. You like that? You like that, baby? Them tricep extensions, giving you what you want. If it was in person, I doubt they'd even be able to make eye contact with you. I don't think they'd have to worry about that, given how shit my ability to make eye contact is. They'd fucking try and make eye contact with me, mate. Good luck. Good luck, guys. Try and catch my contact with my eyes. You will never. Right? You'd struggle to make eye contact with you, but to be honest, but the reason for that is because you'd be admiring my sick Smurf shirt. Thanks. Thanks. I appreciate that. You'd scoop some instant coffee in a mug with a tea bag. Pour Warren, the creamer. Enjoy. Send him to the tower for that. But honestly, the coffee I made this morning was sackable by like the majority of Europe. Like I think everywhere. To be fair, it's good that they kicked us out of the union because we would have gotten kicked out this morning if anyone from anywhere else in Europe would have seen the state of the coffee I made. So I'm not in a position to judge. I do enjoy the tea controversialness. W Dog, do you have a kettle? Do you have a kettle, and is it the norm to have a kettle in your neck of the woods? Moderately chill, do you have a kettle, and is it common to have a kettle in your neck of the woods? Cocoa Puff and I are both normal. I don't need to ask her. Ow. Joking, by the way. Joking. There's no such thing as normal. I really need to fix up the pink hand with the nails to match the blue hand. But I didn't do the best job with the blue hand, so it kind of put me off. But now I really do need to change it. They need redoing. If my day goes well today and I get to be free by 8 o'clock, by 8 p.m., I will stream. But it won't be a very interesting nail stream, however, because I first of all need to remove the pink nails, which isn't very exciting to watch. Trust. But we can just chat. If I can manage to get my shit together, maybe I can set it up so we can watch some YouTube stuff together and discuss. That's going to be like tomorrow morning for WDog, or 8 p.m. for UK. God knows what time it will be for Moderately Chill, who is now chill. Chilled out a bit more. Took some Xanax. Changed his name to just full chill. What do you worry about your flesh? Yes, of course. They're standard in kitchens here, right? Well, same in the UK. And I think this is the thing, right? When people get like freaked out by Americans making coffee in the microwave, is because I learned that a lot of the Americans do not have a kettle. Not because they're poor, they just don't have it, which was wild to me. It's not poverty, just like eccentricity. They just like, we don't need that really useful device. It's helpful for so many things, but anyway, whatever. WDog. I think kettles are pretty common. Okay, most people probably have those electric kettles. They heat up instantly, though. You worry about melting your flesh on them, though. What? You know what I get freaked out about? Those things that are like a tap that's like coming out at kettle temperature. You switch a switch, and it's like literally like, they seem like a freaking bad idea to me. All right, well, I think I'm confused about Americans because honestly, I was trying to stick up for you guys, for y'all, because I thought I was mistakenly thinking for some reason that people in America don't have kettles, and that's why you're using a fucking microwave to make the water. But no, you're all just mental. Whatever, you're on your own. I'm not sticking up for you anymore. I got it wrong. Maybe some people don't have a kettle. But also, you calling your oven something different as well, because here it's like my oven, there's like a hob, electric hob or whatever. It's not that great. But then there's like the grill and then the oven. And then I don't know, there's something inside which is called the top oven, but I don't really understand the difference of that. But like I don't know, because a grill, like you guys think of like a grill as being like a barbecue style grill, right? But like a grill in my mind, and I think for a majority of English people, is like the oven with the tray thingy with the handle, and then there's elements at the top, heated elements at the top. That's the grill. So if you don't have a toaster, you cook your toast in there in the grill. Well, you just burn your toast in there in the grill every day. Um, but you guys don't call it that. I think so. A grill is just the other kind of thing for you. Inform. I need to learn about America before I go there. I don't want to look an idiot. Does that happen a lot in the US? The skin melting. I guess if they're not used to the kettles, they just don't know. Because when we're little, we get taught like, no, the kettle's hot. That's hot, hot. Don't touch it. But they don't have the kettles, so they don't know. You haven't had Xanax in like 15 years. I thought maybe that's why you said to me, don't call me moderately chill anymore, just call me chill. I thought maybe you'd chilled out a bit more. Maybe you just found inner peace. I'm really thinking about that tea and coffee combo. You thinking about it in a good way, or you thinking about it in like a way like you're going to go on a rampage, get some weapons and take some prisoners? How are you feeling about it? You okay? And welcome in. First time chat there. What's Xanax? It's like a relaxant. It's like anxiety medication, basically. It was just a little joke. Hopefully he's not taking Xanax to chill out. I was just meddling. I'm very good, thank you. That's a cute little puppy. A benzo present drug. There you go. That's probably the more accurate answer. I think what I said was probably wrong. Stove. Stovetop. No, the stove is like the whole thing. The stovetop is like the hob. But like the thing inside with the heating elements are like above, and then you have a tray or like a rack, and you cook toast in there, and it heats it from above. What are you calling that? You're not calling that a stovetop. The stovetop isn't that. That's wrong. Microwave to avoid using the stove in the US, but can't beat the brew of a kettle pot. Oh, Shenrod. I don't personally mind that you're doing that, but I know that some people in the chat feel a kind of a way about it. But I did actually earlier say if I didn't have a kettle, I would use the microwave because I'm lazy to use the stove to boil water, even if I'm bloody cooking something which involves heating water. I can't really be bothered to do that. So I totally do get that because just time. Tea is not that good that you can really be bothered to wait that long to boil it all up. You're going to be having like 2 to 3 cups of instant coffee. You're not going to put it on the kettle each time. What? Why not? The kettle takes like 2 seconds. You just put in a little bit of water in. Like I just put the amount of water into the kettle that I want to boil. Like literally, like I put like the mug with the water in, from the thing, and then I put it in the kettle. It takes like 2 seconds. You don't have to boil the whole kettle. That's madness. I'll be there each day, all day. He's eating in the microwave. When you decide to take euthanasia, you'll be terminally chill. Terminally chill. You're already terminally chill. Just an oven. So you don't have a separate part then, because in my oven there's 2 separate doors, like kind of. Actually, there isn't, but on a lot of ovens there is. There's 2 separate sections. The oven is like the main bit, like a fan oven, and the heat comes from like within. I don't know where the heat comes from, but it doesn't come from those elements. It doesn't like brown the food like from the top. It like heats it, but the grill is like direct heat on top of it. Do you have that on your oven, or you're not? We're gonna get to the bottom of this, W Dog, whether you're enjoying this conversation or not. Gotta do my last. Welcome in, Sergeant Matrix. I like that little cat guy. And the dinosaur as usual. I hope you're good. My hair's fixed itself today. You reminded me of my hair when you said it terminally chill, because yesterday I was thinking, like, I've got the opposite of an invisible illness. I was like, it's not invisible and it's not an illness. It's like my hair was just going up, straight up, and I just couldn't make it go down no matter what I did to it. I was putting water on it, gel on it. I don't know why I was like thinking like that. It's like it's the opposite of an invisible illness. It's so visible, and I'm not even ill. It's so annoying. Talk about annoying having an invisible illness. Try having the other way around, guys. No sympathy, and everyone can see the problem. Oh, okay. Right. 1, 2. What's good, Sergeant Matrix? 3, 4, 5, 6. Honestly, it's very manageable. Next time I can increase it a bit better. Oh, wait. 7. 8. I forgot to do 2. You're gonna show me your the oven. Okay. I'll show you my oven later. Thanks for the follow, Shenrod. Glad to have you in the squad. I am. This is great chat. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. We like to discuss the differences between the Americans and the English predominantly. Oh yeah, W Dog, did you see yesterday when you were lurking, not saying hi, by the way, my explanation of why my leg is all bashed up? Because I know it doesn't look that hot. I know, yeah, it's pretty offensive to look at. And you're quite polite, so you probably weren't going to mention it. I fell through a chair, man. I fell through a whole chair. I was climbing up a tree, hanging onto the branch with one foot on the wall and one foot on the tree. And then I thought to myself, don't be a dick. This doesn't feel safe at all. And it's not even light yet. No one's going to hear you fall out of the tree. If you're concussed in the garden, no one's going to know. Go get a chair and climb up sensibly like a sensible adult. So I fucking went and got a chair. And then because it's been raining and the chair's been in the garden for ages, I put my foot on that chair for 2 seconds and it literally just went straight through. And it was so painful. And then I felt a real fool, because I was standing there with my leg through a chair, having tried to do the right thing. I was trying to be safety conscious. So fuck the chair. Fucked up my leg. Didn't manage to do the thing I was trying to do in the tree because at that point I lost morale. I'm not going to lie. I lost motivation to complete the job because I felt a fool. So, just in case you wondered, I didn't cut myself shaving whilst using sort of a machete to shave my legs or something. No. Fell through a chair. So now I have to fix the chair as well. Irritating. What have you got planned for your day, Shenrod? What does the W in W Dog stand for? It's because of his parentage. No, not wiener dog. That's just immature. It's because of his 2 namesakes, I think you'll find. Let me show you. I'll show you what the W stands for in W Dog. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second, all right? I know you're so impatient. You did ask, though. Okay. Which one do I like more? This is W Dog's 2 dads. Did it wrong. But this is who you were named after, right? Close. I don't know. I think I prefer regulate. Am I right? You could go for a hot dog right now with ketchup, mustard, and cheese. I had chipolatas for breakfast today. Would you guys know what to get if I asked you to buy me chipolatas? Because when I asked my friend to go buy me chipolatas, she did not know what I was on about, and I was surprised. I thought everybody knew what that is. Did you get my joke, by the way? Because it's Nate Dog and Warren G. W.G. Warren Dog. Did you get it? You don't know what chipolatas are? Oh, okay. All right, well, I guess I shouldn't have sacked my friend from shopping for me forever. I guess that was just me. It's just basically like a type of sausage. They're like skinnier sausages. It's like a skinny sausage. They're nicer, though. I think some people call it bangers, but maybe that's just a standard word for sausages. Is it better? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Okay, we're done with those. I just need to do lat raises. I prefer regulate. I got the songs mixed up. This is a song that was played on the day of the time of W Dog's birth. This was playing, and they were like, W Dog, that's what we're going to name him. It's a combination of Warren G and Nate Dogg. You got the joke. I know you would got it because you would understand that joke, but no one laughed, so I thought I should explain it, just in case you just didn't laugh because you didn't get it. Not just because you didn't find it funny, because I mean, it's very funny, obviously. It's funny. Just felt shy about typing out LOL, but that's okay. I know you lolled inside. Lolled inside. How can you loll inside? No. Okay, lat raises. Wait, what is it? An internal lol. Okay. That's just not laughing. Basically. Yeah, this is the better, to be fair. I do like nobody does it better. This is a bit more of a classic. This should be your intro track, probably, W Dog. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. It feels so light to start with doing those 5 kg dumbbells, but I struggle so much to increase on lat raises. I really do. But we will try. We'll try. Wait, what's planned for the weekend then, everybody? For me now, I'm just going to be going into Friday, obviously, so kind of like weekend vibes already. You guys have got to go to bed first and then be going into Friday, but it still counts. Friday's the weekend. Yeah. Yeah. Lat raising. Well, those were just the 5 kg dumbbells. I'm going to put these now. I'm going to do 6 kg. I'm not strong on these at all. I try to increase these all the time, and because the 5 kg dumbbells are just out and about and ready to go, I consistently do try and do these. Just like, you know, like if I pass the dumbbells and I'm like to do a little exercise, I try to do lat raises all the time, but I just I don't know what it is. It's really hard to increase on them, fuckers. Because it's just because you have your arms out, like it's not very strong pose. You think everyone struggles increasing the weight on them? Okay, yeah. Thinking about going to get laser removal. What, like on your head? I don't think you should. I think you'll probably get used to it. As well, you could grow out like a fringe as well. A cheap alternative to laser removal. Or like you could just do what I've done as well and just set up your camera quite bad. So basically, any kind of forehead tattoo You could say anything up here. No one would know. Just come in close to the camera. This is the stupid playlist. Okay? This is a playlist with specifically stupid stuff on for Twitch. So here we are now because I had to make that joke. Not changing it now. Yeah, for the tattoo. You're going to visit your family. Nice, nice. Hopefully that will be nice. You ain't doing shit. Your shoulder felt a bit shit a couple of days ago and you're trying not to aggravate it. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Did you do it at work? Because that's annoying. I feel, yeah, if that's the case. Oh, I mean, or just falling for a chair, for example. Like, injuring yourself when you're not working out is annoying. Because you're like, all of the times when everyone was giving me all this fucking safety advice because I was trying to do weights, and then all I was doing was trying to climb a tree, and I've severed my entire leg / broken my shoulder. You want to see? Nice, right? Pretty nice job. You can see where I really went through the chair there. My leg is so shiny. I'm biased towards having you want to keep it. Yeah, of course I am. Because it results in your stream getting plugged. Exactly. Rather than have your best interest in mind. No, you also have your best interest in mind because you wanted that tattoo before. You should stay true, to yourself. You do you. Don't let anyone put you off what you want. Also, it's good because if it says SOS on your head, people are going to make sure you're okay all the time. Like I said, people are going to be like, you okay? You doing okay? You need help. Because this is like a help signal. So I think it's going to be for your best interests to have it. People are going to be keeping an eye on you. You were chilling and then suddenly it started to throb. Only thing I can guess was your bicep wasn't tracking correctly, but it was horrendous. That sounds bad. Yeah, man. I don't know. Sometimes, like, if the temperature changes, I get like weird, really stiff, and then I injure myself more prone because as soon as I go outside, I'm like in this position, and then until I realize, and then I'm like, oh, my shoulders are touching my ears. Like, that's probably not good for my posture. But because I would like just in general, I feel like I'm very much tensed up. I think I do injure myself, like my muscles, more in the colder months or when the temperature just changes over, because I'm like tense as fuck. And I'm not thinking about it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I just added, so it was 6 kg on each side. I don't know if I can do it anymore, but let's try it. I'm warming up now. Right in time for the end of the workout. It's bedtime, everyone. Yeah. Sorry. I need to add weights. Guys, I don't think you'd be able to handle it if I didn't have these shorts on top, by the way. I've incidentally bought some of those shorts which have got the built-in arse crack. And I'd normally try to avoid those on purpose because I find them a bit pornographic. But I don't really wear these shorts loose on their own anyway, on stream. But because I bought this pink set online, I didn't actually realize that they have a built-in ass crack. ass seam. It look ridiculous. When you're not used to wearing that style of shorts and then you put them on, you're like, right. Okay. Okay. That doesn't need to exist. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to do these. Let's see. 7 kg. Oh, I like this song. It's N Dots, I think the guy's name is. Minake. Anyway, anyhow. Didn't stop. La vida loca. Vida loca. Tell me, yeah, bye. I mean, cause you. Okay, we're gonna do 6 reps. Gliding, 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 gliding. Any kind of walkman gliding. Any kind of warman gliding. I'm gliding. Your backstage grinding. Okay. So we did 5 by 5, 6 by 6, 7 by 7. I don't know why I'm saying by 7. It just means and. What are you laughing at? Oh, the shorts. Dude, it's inappropriate. And honestly, I gotta say, I mean, everyone should wear what they feel comfortable wearing. But if girls wear these shorts to the gym, the ones that you can't see, with the built-in ass crack, they want you to look at their ass. There's absolutely no denying it, because there's no way that I would wear this pink shorts out and about and not expect people to look at my ass. It looks way too much. Way too much. Way too much. If you're putting them shorts on and you're going out in public with that like that, with the butt showing like that, you want people to look at your ass, which is fine. Absolutely fine. I think that's fine. And if you're wearing them because you want people to look at your ass, have at it. I think more power to you. The only reason I mention it is because a lot of people act like they get offended if people look at their ass. And if they are wearing them shorts, they're actually in the wrong because they're lying to themselves. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with wanting people to look at your ass, and especially not if you've been working on it. I'm self-conscious, so I prefer to keep it under wraps on the internet and in public. Generally, 2, 3, 4. But they are lying to themselves if they're like offended that someone looked at their ass and they're wearing these shorts with a built-in ass crack. Because I've got shorts that match this top, which are the same style shorts as this, but without the butt crack. And I feel completely differently about those. I would wear those on stream. I have worn those on stream. They are tight, and you do get a bit of a camel toe situation. Bit too much. But the butt area, it's way more acceptable, in my opinion. It's just more flat. Like, the shape of the butt is not like literally like a nude butt. So, my opinions, take them or leave them. Yeah, the shorts. You need a pair. Well, good news is you can get them on accident as well sometimes. It's hard to tell from the pictures. Honestly, I think I wasn't paying attention on the listing because I have always tried to avoid these ones because I literally can't wear these out. So, as well, it's such a bad color for it because they're the pale pink. So, it just looks literally like a pink butt. Is it not possible for someone to simultaneously want to wear them because they like them, but not want to have people stare at them? It's possible for them to want that, but you are going to have people stare at your ass if they're like that, women and men, because it's literally like walking around with a naked ass. They can want that, but you also have to acknowledge that you haven't got any control over what other people do. Nice people and horrible people exist. Some nice people are going to look at your ass because they think that's a nice ass. Lovely. Some people are going to look at it just subconsciously because it's in their peripheral and they can't help but notice it because it looks like a bare ass. And like I say, I genuinely don't see the problem in wanting people to look at your ass or, for example, not caring. You know, like if you don't care either way. Like I like these shorts, I want to wear them. If people look at my ass, so be it. A lot of people probably are gonna because it looks like you can see my entire naked ass, and that's appealing to a lot of people. Again, fine. My only thing that I was saying was if people were to wear those shorts and then to get offended by people perceiving them, basically by people looking at them in the shorts, which does seem to be a common thing. Like you can't deny it. I'm not going to take these other shorts off to show you what I'm saying, because obviously that is just the whole point. Is what I'm saying is they look pornographic. It's not my vibe. But I think people are being a bit like you're going against the concept of nature if you're basically wearing something that's like so if you walked around naked, people would look at you, not necessarily because they want to fuck you or because they want to do anything to you. It's because it would be very eye catching. Most people aren't naked, so it would be eye catching. So if you wear something like as good as naked, then yeah, of course, a lot of people are going to look at you. Uh, in some places, in some countries, it's more common to have obviously wear a lot less, and in some places, it's common to dress more modestly. But pretty much everywhere in the world, you have a mixture of people, some of which are from modest places, and some of them are from more liberal places. So even though I live in a very liberal place, clothing and dressing wise, I share this place where I live with lots of people that come from more modest places, and they probably haven't even seen a girl in her like underwear or something. So if they get to see somebody walking down the road in front of them and they can literally see her entire ass shape, crack, crevice, it's probably going to give them a semi, okay? I'm not saying that in any way to shame anyone. That is just a simple fact. And if that makes you feel uncomfortable, then you need to readdress your shorts. I don't know the rights and wrongs of everything in this world. All I was thinking is when I put on these shorts this morning, I was like, yeah, no fucking way am I wearing those on stream, mate. Everyone's going to be nutting. It's literally like a bare ass. So, my ass is nice and it looks good. But that's not what this stream's about. So I didn't want it to be the focus of the stream. And likewise, if I'm walking down the street, I don't want like my ass to be the focus of the street. It's too legit. I don't want car crashes happening around me. Come on. Be considerate. Be fucking considerate. Moderately chill. People have tried to try and work. What's the name of the shorts? Just look up like gym booty shorts. So literally all of them have a seam now. It's harder to find them without a seam than with a seam. That's the problem. The way they make them is the thing. I'm not actually going to show you the pants, the shorts. I'm just going to show you the top of the shorts to explain what I mean. I think that'll be enough. How much of the shorts can you see? You can't see it. You can't see it. It's like I've got a bare ass. I'm not even willing to show you my shorts. I'm not even undressed. I'm not willing to do it. My green shorts that match with this top is just, the seam is just flat at the back. It's fine. My butt is curvy. You can see the shape of my butt. These ones, there's like a seam. Oh, what you search for is like scrunch butt gym shorts. That's what, then you'll see like they sew the seam into the shorts so that like it literally makes the butt look like that. I don't know why I'm giving you suggestions for Pornhub here. Moderately chill. Do your own research. Booty scrunch. Yeah, right. Scrunch. Booty scrunch shorts or something like that. It's fucked up. You feel personally attacked. Why? You're the one who was interjecting, right? You interjected with your opinions. You're fine. It's not an attack. It's because you said you wanted to look them up. It's basically if you can picture a girl's bare ass and then picture it colored in a different color other than skin color, bam, you've got it. That's what you're gonna be. You're the one shoving booty shorts down my mouth. Ew. You fucking wish. They're lewd. They're lewd. Right? See what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm not talking about normal gym shorts. Like I said, I've got like other pairs, the green pair, and I have another different pink pair, which are like the same like material, stretchy, but they don't have like the actual butt crack holster. And in my opinion, they're just like sports shorts. But those booty scrunch shorts are, in my opinion, more of a sexual item than what needs to be worn at the gym. And that was my only point, was if you're wearing those, you are aware that they're not a standard gym short. Like in Australia and stuff, obviously people wearing like a lot of swimwear bikinis and all this kind of stuff. And you see like the runners and stuff wearing those high leg or high jumpers as well. They wear like a really high legged short. And that's like, I think it's just sports attire because they don't have a freaking butt seam going right in like that. I think it's justifiable. But this butt seam, it serves zero purpose other than to display your butt looking naked through the shorts. So the argument is it's like, well, you've bought the short specifically, which has this aesthetic adaptation, the only purpose of which is to show off your ass. So if you don't want people to look at it, why did you buy that short? So that's my end of my TED talk about them. Is anyone at streaming right now? There's only 3 viewers. So they sound useful for acquiring Instagram followers. Yeah, but what's the point of that, right? What do you need the Instagram followers for? If you've got like, what do you need them for? What's the use of that? Ah, you can get Instagram followers another way, I'm sure. If people want to follow you because of your shorts, I guess they can. Supply and demand. In fairness, I don't really have any problem with any of these content creators and stuff. If people want to do stuff like that or get followers on their Instagrams, it's supply and demand. If Alan Sugar or one of these Dragon's Den or Tiger Tank or whatever, Shark Tank people said, oh, smell what sells, supply and demand, people hype them up for that and say, yeah, you see where there's a market, where there's an opportunity to get money, you work with the market, you get in, you get out, you make your money, you go. When for some reason, when it's content, adult content, people put the onus on the females as being like the bad people in that scenario. All these OnlyFans girls. It's supply and demand. There wouldn't be any OnlyFans girls if there wasn't OnlyFans boys or OnlyFans viewers. So I don't hear that side of the argument when people being like, oh, OnlyFans girls, they're making so much money. No. Because the thing is, it's supply and demand. Maybe they don't have a problem making that sort of stuff. But no one's like, oh, these OnlyFans generation of males who are spending that much money on porn online that are making this economy possible. Let's talk about those people. Because I never hear anybody talking about the OnlyFans boys, for example, or buyers. It's always people talking about the OnlyFans girls, like the scourge of society. Nah, supply and demand. If they're business women and they want to work in the adult industry's been going for fucking years. You know what I mean? That's nothing new. But anyway, that's my opinion on that one. Obviously, I'm right. Obviously, I'm right. They sound useful. Aspiring social media influencers. Supply and demand, mate. If there wasn't people paying them for that service, they wouldn't aspire to do it. So it depends. Are they just seeing what's popular to the market? If it was the other way around, would people have such a problem with it, or is it to do with the fact that women are being having the ability to make that money themselves? If there's a consumer demand for methamphetamine, is it correspondingly ethical for someone to produce and distribute it? No, because you can die from taking meth, and it's very addictive and like physically harmful. However, you can't die from watching too much porn. Yeah, it's addictive, but it's very easy to not get addicted to OnlyFans. Plus, the price point is quite different. You know, it's a luxury item watching wank material. You can die from thirst overload from OnlyFans consumption. Yeah, but you can't. So, I mean, I think I answered that one all right. So, I guess you don't agree. So, you think that the women are the problem that are selling the porn, but obviously, you must acknowledge that obviously somebody's buying it. Obviously, they wouldn't sell it. There would be no one to, if no one was buying it, they wouldn't be like just these thirsty hoes that are like, I just love making porn for free. I do it all the time. Like you gotta accept that there's supply and demand, and when other businesses, whether ethical or not, because there's a lot of businesses that are unethical, Coca Cola, alcohol, like majority of things containing sugar, like so many businesses are unethical, and when they're basically working on a supply and demand basis economy, like people are like, oh well, supply and demand, if people want to buy something poisonous like alcohol, then why shouldn't they sell it? Cigarettes, they're pretty bad for you. The government's happy. You never said there was a problem of consuming adult content. You just wanted to give a silly hyperbolic analogy. No, I liked it. I liked that because otherwise it's just me doing a TED talk. I prefer it if like there's some back and forth. I don't mind even if you're playing devil's advocate. It's more fun for me if you're playing like the other side, because otherwise it's just like you're ass kissing and agreeing with everything I say to some extent. So it's like for me, I like to have a conversation. Like I'm not going to fall out with people who disagree with me. I like find that's the point of life, right? Wait, I'm not on camera. You get to discuss things, meet people, widen your perspective. Like the only way that people get wiser in life is to grow their perspective, to have a wider perspective. So I like it. Don't get me wrong. I know that you're not anti porn. Don't worry. Guys, now I'm putting my socks on. My feet are getting a bit chilly. True that. As long as it's civil. Yeah, right. People get so quick to like get enraged. I myself do get quite quickly enraged. But I find that I notice online people get very quickly enraged. But like with stuff that has no kind of relevance to them. Like maybe it's piqued their anger, but then they'll see people getting so invested in these comments, and you're like, you don't have a fucking clue who you're even talking to. Why do you get? Why do people try to argue with people they don't know? I never get that. I don't care about arguing with people I don't know. I'm like, no. To be honest, tonality often doesn't translate well over text. Agreed. That's why I hate texting. I personally am more of a caller or a talker. So it can be difficult to know if someone's being serious or memeing. Yeah, no, I agree. So I appreciate you clarifying. But with body language, tonality, etc., they can be conveyed easily. When someone streams, that's one way, but not the other. Yeah, no, I do understand it. Personally, I struggle to like stay in contact with everybody in like a text format. So for me, streaming works well because I can chat and it's real time. So even still, even though you're typing, it's real time. It's a back and forth. It's back to the days of like MSN Messenger where it was sort of like face to face in terms of like you're both there having a conversation. I find that more dealable rather than the WhatsApp thing where you'll send a message to somebody and then there's like you maybe they don't reply for like a few days or something. Like I just find that an annoying way to make arrangements. And they just call me. Let's just have a conversation. Hmm. Was it a link? I get random links coming in lately, but I don't know. One message was deleted. What does that stand for? I don't even remember these things now, but we used to play MSN. I used to come back from work. I used to work in a bar, and literally everyone that worked in the bar used to get home from their shift and like log on, and it would be like ding ding ding, like everyone would gradually log in who you'd literally just been on shift with, and then we'd all just stay up really late, like just playing stupid games and chatting. Spam links. Probably sending you a link to some scrunch butt shorts. Thanks, Dobby Dog. I don't know if you did that or if it was automatically deleted. The emojis. Yeah, my memory is not so good for everything now. I remember it though. Like I remember like chatting on them. Someone referenced it the other day, and it made me occur to me that that's why I prefer the like streaming. It doesn't feel the same to me because it's like we're communicating at the same time. Whereas like arranging stuff by WhatsApp and text, kind of like it's frustrating. Like you're always trying to catch the other person. It's difficult. I don't know. I prefer to talk automated. The yellow emoji with sunglasses on. Okie dokie, yeah. A musical note. You got a better memory than me. You have a better memory than me. Yeah, I think I'm literally allergic to text. I don't mind if it's like something casual that doesn't require a reply, but if people message me about work, they text me about work, I literally get a blind rage now. I see red as soon as I read the message. If it's something to do with work, I'm like, why the fuck are they texting me that? It's not a text thing if it's a work thing. You should call me, and it annoys me because I'm like, it's such an informal way of communicating. It's very like social anxiety way of communicating. Only in terms of like business. I don't mean between friends. It's informal. So I just find it weird for people to do that who are at work. And like the government sending out texts to me is very annoying. That's way too informal. Don't text me, the government. Specifically telling the government not to text me. There was like a weather warning or something by text out, and then I was like, well, I didn't get it, but I'm glad because honestly, I'd rather Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz it in a fucking tornado than have the government start texting me. Annoying enough when it's work and they're actually paying me. So that's how I feel about it. This is such a shit time to stream in terms of raiding out. Like, there's no one to raid to. Psycho Commando will probably be on soon, but he's probably not going to be working out for at least another hour. He's the earliest one I know in the US, and then everyone in the UK is at work right now. We need to find somebody who streams like around this time, between like 10 and 11, so that I can raid over to them. But for now, I think I'm just going to leave you to make your own decisions. Right. Well, I got to get on with my day. It's been a pleasure. Like I said, I might try and come back later. If I get everything done that I need to do, I might try and come back. Maybe I'll do cardio if I don't do my nails. That will probably be in about 11 hours' time. Thanks for being here, W Dog. Good to chat. I always appreciate having you in the chat. Jill, it's been a pleasure. Coco Puff's been here. That was nice to chat to them. Who else came in? Robin was here. And a few new people that I've followed and stuff. Oh, good. How enjoyed having you in. I literally need to sort out my hair and get on with my day. Yeah, everybody have a nice day. Raid someone yourself. Just pretend I raided with you. I'm there in spirit.